Well, ladies, it's not very often that you get to see one-of-a-kind boots made by Anderson Bean here at PFI. And what we've got here is, number one, we got Scott Tucker. Welcome down, Scott. Appreciate you coming down. Man, this is definitely something that I've been waiting on now for quite some time. You know, we flew down to Mercedes, Texas, part of our Great American Made Tour, and these boots are the product of that trip.
Absolutely. And what a product.
And what a product. I mean, you know, what we've seen in trends is trying to mix exotic leathers together, different textures together,
Sure.
Just to give them depth. And I think we kind of crossed the threshold, as you'd say right here.
I think we did. I think we did. We did it again, Paul. We did it again.
Well, let's talk about each one of these boots, because there's a lot to talk about in these. You know, like I said, this was part of our Great American Made Tour, and good old USA.
Sure.
Good old USA. I'm going to fold this down because inside of every one of these boots, if we can get a close-up right there of that,
Made in the United States of Texas.
There you go. Made in the United States of Texas. You got to like that. Well, let's talk about the first one. Tell me what leathers we got going on there.
We did a black stingray print, and then we've got this python wingtip. That is a really cool wingtip. And then to even add more depth to this boot, we did a hair on top, Paul.
Yeah. Guys, can you get a close-up of this? This is actually hair on leather. So it's still got the fur on it, so to speak.
Absolutely, absolutely. And this was kind of a first for us. We had done some hair on tops, but then we stitched it, which was something that you talked us into.
It just for us, and I've only done it once before, and but these it's pops. It does.
Really does.
You know, because you're right. Because most of the time you see hair on shafts, you see them kind of blank because the hair on is usually enough. But this stitch pattern actually ties the boot together, in my opinion.
I think it looks fantastic.
And then to top it off on the top, what a collar.
Yeah, pretty collar. Again, to tie back to the wingtip, did a python print collar.
Definitely.
Looks really sharp.
Looks really good.
Winter chicken dinner.
You got to like it. What about the second one?
You know, this one is a stingray print, and we did it with a Caiman alligator print wingtip and tied back with the collar again. Just a nice neutral colored kind of a beige bone top, so it'll go with a lot of things. If ladies want to wear it with a skirt, you know, it's just a real neutral color that's going to go with a lot of things.
Yeah, and if you see that, guys, get a close up on the wingtip on this. This gator print actually, when they stretch it across the last when they're making this boot, if I can hold it still there, they're stretching it across. It actually gets a little distressing to it, which actually made it even look better. It's not real shiny. It just kind of got a little, so once again, you're mixing textures. Alligator, stingray, distressed, shiny.
Just like you, it's got a broken in finish.
There you go.
That's right.
This one you said was one of your favorites when you walked in.
When I walked in, I mean, it really struck me. Again, did the stingray print vamp, a little bit different color, and then tied it back in with this python patent leather print wingtip.
Wow. It's absolutely gorgeous.
That's a lot of peas.
Yes, you can't say that fast more than once. What I was noticing too, this would be a very denim friendly because it's kind of a steel gray stingray print.
Yes.
So it's absolutely gorgeous. Go with dark denims, light denims, you know, anything for the gals.
Would even look good with khakis. I mean,
good point.
I mean,
good
would
point.
Even look good with khakis.
Natural sole and edge,
and,
you know.
And just a nice black top on it. You know, not too out there. I mean, we got pretty out there on the rest of the boot, so we kind of made that top a little bit more on the conservative side. But again, if you want to wear it with or not if you want to wear it, but if somebody wants to wear it with a skirt, they can do it, and it's going to look really nice.
Definitely.
Really nice.
This last boot on the end here, very classic, very, very classic. You tell me. The leather's kind of almost like a crackle. It's like cracks in the concrete.
We call it Tiffany, and it kind of got that name from Tiffany, like stained glass, the crackles that you see in stained glass. But we call that leather Tiffany, and it's actually a kid skin or a goat skin. And then they do an acid etching process that puts those crackles in it, and it's been just it's a really soft, really supple. Again, kind of has that broken in look.
Definitely.
But really cool and basic black. You know, you can't go wrong.
Yeah. And now once again, kick it back. Hair on shaft, girls. We get a close up. We took a different crackle leather on the top. The bone Tiffany, right?
Tiffany, right.
The cross we've seen very prevalent.
Everywhere.
And boy, on this boot, it just really gives it a classic look with the collar and the cross matching.
It does. It looks so good. Again, one of those things that is going to be very denim friendly, and you can't go wrong with basic black. It goes with everything.
Definitely. Anderson Bean boots, ladies, you can't ask for any more. Custom made right here at PFI. Log on to pfiwestern.com. Watch our Great American Made tour in Mercedes, Texas with Anderson Bean.
There's nothing like them. PFI exclusive Anderson Bean Ladies Wingtips. Save $110 now at pfiwestern.com.